Hello and welcome to What If. Hold on. Sorry about that. What if Naruto was a girl? Part 6, I believe. Yes, part 6. No, I'm sorry about that. Part 7. So where we last left off, we did the battle on the bridge. Some surprises happen. Haku gets captured, and everyone resting for one more day, and they head back to the Leaf, and the bridge is called the Great Naruto Bridge. And as they're heading back, Naruto has a conversation with Haku, and she talks about, look, she basically just talk no jutsu's Haku, and Haku's like, I understand. I'd like to join the Leaf. So they get back to the Hokage's mansion, and they report on what's happened. They get paid for the B rank mission or the A rank mission. I can't remember which one. I think it was the B rank. But Christian is like, sorry about that. That was for something else. So she says Haku will have to be placed on a probation period before he becomes a full-fledged Genin, and he agrees. But right now, they talk about skills, and if everything's good, they'll skip and make him a Chunin. But right now, he's on a probation period. So he gets dismissed and gets a place. And Christian is like, everyone is dismissed. But Naruto, can you please stay? And everyone bows, and Naruto stays, and Kushina and Naruto talk. And Kushina is like, Naruto's like, yes, Lady Hokage, what do you want? Like, very respectful. And Kushina's like, it's just me and you. You can speak freely. And I have a, cause she knows that what happened. This Naruto is not gonna forgive her right away, but she's trying to make it up to her right now. And she's like, I know the Chunin exams are coming up, and I know you're full above a Chunin. You're more on the Chunin level, but I can't promote you, because you need more experience. But I have a bad. I'm trusting you on this. This is gonna be a rank, depending on mission, depending on how it goes. It might turn into an S rank. I believe something might go down during the Chunin exams. I hope nothing does, but I want you to be prepared and tell all the heads of the families are talking to the kids right now. Oh my god, I hate all these stupid updates. Anyway, so I want you prepared, and I just don't want you. And Narco says, bows and is like, as you wish. I will be prepared. I will be ready. You have trained me for this. And Kushina's like, I know. She gives about like a sigh. She's like, look, Narco. I know you won't. I know it's gonna take time to get something in this, but to get some, you know, forgiveness. But this is also gonna be a part of my apology. I'm sorry for pushing you so hard. And you are right. You should have had a normal childhood. So, I hope in time you could forgive me for pushing you so hard. And I hope you find happiness later on. But right now, I'm just you know, I love you. And Narco's just silent. He's like, you don't have to say anything. You're dismissed. And Narco nods and walks away. And she actually goes to the Hyuga compound and knocks on the door because it's still early. And one of the guards is like, yes, can I help you? Oh, Lady Narco, what can I do for you? It's like, Narco's like, is Hinata home? And he's like, yeah, she's with Lord Hayashi. And I will bring you in. So Naruto meets up with Hayashi, and Naruto's like, I apologize for the situation, but would it be okay if I talk to Hinata for just a little bit privately? Hayashi gets a quizzical eye, but says, you have been a good friend with my daughter. I will allow this. Hinata, you have some time, but when you get back, we're gonna start our training in more in Gentle Fist. And she bows like, yes, father. And so they go off into Hinata's room. And Naruto's like, look, Hinata, I'm not, like, the Chunin exams are gonna happen pretty soon. And I'm pretty sure your father told you that they expect the worst. And I don't know how to say this, but I want to, in case things go sour and something happens to us, either during the Chunin exams or whatever happens in the future, I can't really will listen anymore. And she's like, I like you, Hinata. And Hinata gets a blush, and she's like, well, aren't we friends? I like you too. And Narco is like, no, I like you. And And I was like, oh, um, well, and she's shocked. And Naoko's like, I knew this was a mistake. You probably don't feel the same way. And she starts to go on a little bit of a ramble. And then Hinata gives her a big kiss on the lips. And they both kiss and embrace. Nothing too crazy right now, but the start of a relationship. And Naruto like, I thought you didn't feel the same way. I'm relieved. And I was like, I don't know how this is gonna work because I am the heiress of the Hyuga and going to have to make an heir. But right now I don't care. We'll figure something out, me and you. And so they both embrace and hug. She's like, good. So does this make us official? And I was like, I believe so. Gives her a small little smile. And she's like, well, I will let you get back to training, but if you have a day off within the week, let me know, and we could go on our first date. And I was like, well, I would like that. And they fully embrace in another kiss, and Naoko walks off. And she goes, and as she's walking away, she sees a white-haired man peeking in the baths. And she's like, it's my dumb godfather again. Good thing Sonata is at the hospital right now, or she would totally beat him up. I know how to deal with him. And she sneaks up behind him and lets out a long, girlish scream. And she's like, oh, you pervert, why are you spying on us? And yep, a whole dramatic scene goes, and Joy gets caught with the people in the bath. And since it's a shinobi village, they beat him up harder. And as Jiraiya's like, I didn't mean to. I was framed. As he's getting punched and bullied, and as he's laying there, Naruto just grabs him by the collar and starts dragging him to the house. He said, come on. Let's get you patched up. I won't tell Tsunade about this incident, but you gotta do me a favor. And Joe's like all dazed, but he's like, oh, whatever you say, kid. And so we're gonna cut to Hinata and Hayashi. And Hayashi's like, oh, so what's the conversation about? And Nada's like, well, we please, I can't hide anything from you, right? Yeah, she's like, nope, this is I am in charge of the branch, like the Hyuga, for a reason. You're not gonna hide anything from me. And plus, your little sister heard everything and told me. Hinata decides, like, look, I know I'm the head of, going to be the head of the family, but I like Naruto. I never felt like this for any other guy. And yeah, she's like, well, I can't stop you. You are, once you pass your test and you are technically an adult, you live under me and you'll follow my rules. But I'll let you know a little secret. You aren't the first Hyuga, female Hyuga heiress that fell in love with another female. Um, your great great grandmother did the same thing. Um, and I was like, well, how did she have? She had heirs, and yeah, she's like, well, my clan, our clan developed a certain jitsu that's kind of frowned upon that will allow you to have kids. But that's for a later date. I'm just happy for you that you're happy. And but we're gonna have, because of what's going to happen, the Hokage expects a war to happen pretty soon. And if this Chunin exam doesn't go off smoothly, we're gonna have to up your training for this Chunin exams. I'll let you have free time to spend time with her, but right now, your training begins. And so what happens is, it kind of also, the same conversation, the same thing kind of happens with Sasuke and all this other stuff. So, and yeah, we're just gonna cut straight past the training, and we're gonna do the first part. Anko recommends her team for the training exams. Everyone agrees, and they are going to go up to the third room where they held the training exams until they get interrupted by one Rock Lee, and Rock Lee crashes through the building. And also, I'm just going to skip the whole part with Kabuto. I don't really care about hearing the stats. I kind of want them to figure out, like, who these characters are without a device, so they don't run into Gaara. So he's still a mystery. And yeah. So what happens is they go, as I say, they go to the third room. Rock Lee crashes the party, and he challenges Sasuke to a fight. And they go on a quick little sparring match, and Rock Lee's like, no ninjutsu, or what does it say? Only strict taijutsu. And Sasuke agrees. It kind of goes a little clashing a little bit, but Rock Lee kind of gets the upper hand and was about to throw like a haymaker to Sasuke before Guy comes in and chastises Rock Lee for basically the same speech he says in canon on his giant turtle. So the first part goes down, and Sasuke activates the Sharingan, and since Naruto is really smart, she doesn't really need to cheat. She just does it normally. Hinata uses her Byakugan and figures out to cheat. Like all the other teams, like go with cannon. Sakura also gets her for high intelligence, so she gets it down. Also gets some stuff down. Everyone meets up. So yeah, the first part comes in naturally. Because Naruto really doesn't speak out like Ken and Naruto did. A lot more people get quit and leave because they weren't inspired to continue on. And then out of nowhere, Uncle crashes through the window, does her whole speech. Some guys gawk over her, and Naruto's like, Sensei, what are you doing here? And everyone shocks like, Sensei? Like, yeah, she's our sensei, Sasuke says. And Uncle's like, you're not supposed to tell them. But yes, I am those brats' sensei. And so what happens is she's like, meet me at the forest of death and we'll continue on. And that's where we're gonna cut it, because I'm gonna put the forest of death and the the mini tournament in one video, so that's gonna be way longer, and right now it's already 22 minutes. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next video. So just as a recap, Hinata and Naruto are fully coupled now. So next part will be part 2 and part, like, I would say 2.5 and a half of the Chunin exams. And this is where things will probably go off track, because I have big plans for the next part. Again, thank you guys so much for listening. Hit the subscribe button. Peace out. Goodbye. Oh, and stay safe.